Ling Jianfen.
Perfect.
How could you do this to me?
Honey, let me explain. It's not what you think it is.
It is exactly what you are seeing. Qianfan and I have been together for 5 years.
What are you spouting? Honey, listen to me. I have nothing to do with her.
At this point, I don't want to hide it anymore. Gu Manchu. He already promised me he'd divorce you. We even bought the wedding rings.
Shut up. Honey, listen to me.
Have you no shame? You actually got together with my friend?
It was her. She seduced me. I just had a momentary lapse in judgment.
Qianfan, what are you saying? What do you mean I seduced you? It was clearly...
You shut your mouth. Fangzi, you listen to me clearly. The two of us were just playing a game. There were no real feelings involved. Honey, believe me. It really was her who seduced me. I just made a mistake that any man could make. You are the only one I love. I can immediately cut ties with her. You have to believe me.
Ling Qianfan. How could you do this to me?
I know what you want. Isn't it just money? Fangzi, get lost. Don't ever bother me again.
A man who comes to his senses really has principles.
Darling, I really know I was wrong. Please give me another chance.
Enough. Let's get a divorce.
Darling,
I lost.
Miss, Ling Chinfen is cooking the books and transferring assets. I have found the evidence.
He has some nerve. How much did he transfer?
At least several tens of millions. Before Chairman Gu passed away, Ling Chinfen had already begun his secret moves. Chairman Gu had warned him before, but this punk didn't know what was good for him.
It's all my fault for not listening to father and misjudging a person. Uncle Wang. Let's leave this matter to the police.
If he dared to do this, he must have prepared everything. This matter will likely implicate many people in the group.
Based on what I know of him, he will surely leave no trace and scrub the evidence clean. However, those around him will be the ones to suffer. The best way to crush an enemy is to eliminate his helpers, one by one. This time is our chance.
Understood.
Fangzi.
President Ling, this is bad. Our fake accounts and the asset transfers have been discovered.
What?
The police are investigating. What do we do?
Remember, this whole thing was handled by Fangzi personally. It has nothing to do with me.
You mean, to use her as a scapegoat?
It's not a scapegoat. She did all of this. Understand?
Are you Fang Zhao? Someone reported you for cooking the books and transferring company assets. Please come with us.
It wasn't me. You have the wrong person. Are you here to laugh at me?
We are both victims. There is no need to hurt each other.
You are so noble. You are so righteous. When the company has trouble, only small fries like us take the fall.
Don't be so hostile. I came here today to clear your name. Do you know why you are locked up here?
This matter was handled by Fangzi personally. It has nothing to do with me.
You mean to let her be the scapegoat?
It's not a scapegoat. She did all of this.
Ling Qianfan, you will rot in hell.
When a woman sees a man's true colors, her heart dies completely. Shall we cooperate?
Will you kill him?
Murder is against the law. I will use legal means to make him pay the price.
But he killed your father.
What? Do you have proof?
Ling Qianfan was drunk and told me himself. This matter, I've kept it in my heart, afraid to tell anyone.
Father, I'm sorry. It's all my fault for not seeing through this two-faced scumbag.
Didn't you say we should cooperate? I agree.
Good. Ling Qianfen. The debt of my father's life. And everything you stole from my Gu family. I will take it all back, bit by bit.
If it weren't for this prison experience today, I would still be kept in the dark. To have sacrificed so much for such a villain. It really wasn't worth it. Manchu. I'm sorry.
As long as you wake up, it is the beginning of a rebirth.
Manchu, you have already cleared my name, and I've agreed to cooperate with you. What do we do next?
I want to ruin him completely and drive him out of the Gu group. The money he transferred from the Gu group, we must find a way to get it back. Therefore, you must return to his side.
I have been handling his accounts for all these years, so it shouldn't be hard to trace. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Darling, it was just a momentary lapse in judgment. I cannot lose you. We still have Anan.
It's not that you can't lose me. You can't lose the Gu family's money, can you?
I know. I am unforgivable. But please, for the sake of our 7 years together, and for Anan's sake, just forgive me this one time. I will do anything you ask.
The film was translated
Really?
and narrated by M Media.
I swore in front of Father that I would treat you well for the rest of my life.
You still have the nerve to mention my father? This is the insurance I bought for Anan. It requires 5 million. Go to the bank tomorrow and deposit it into the account. I want to see how you plan to keep up this act.
Why is so much money needed?
Are you reluctant to part with it? Compared to the under-the-table income you've made at the company, this is nothing. I never want to be in a position again where Anan is sick, and I can't even pull together 3,000.
Fine. I will go to the bank tomorrow.
Darling. This is only the beginning. Welcome back, Fang Zhao, to the company.
Thank you, Chairwoman Gu. Thank you, everyone.
Why is she back? We're in trouble now. Everyone is here. Why is a meeting being held without anyone notifying me?
It has been a long time, President Ling.
Fang Zi, why are you here?
What? Are you surprised to see me?
Fang Zi, you cooked the books and harmed the company's interests. How do you have the nerve to sit here? Get out.
The matter of the fake accounts was not done by Fang Zhao. Behind the scenes, there is someone else. The police are already investigating.
Why would Gu Manchu speak up for Fang Zi?
Speaking of cooking the books, it seems I was the one who took the fall for someone else. However, I have cooperated with the police and found most of the evidence, including many transfer records. There is one transaction from the company's Hanglong project that went out. And the recipient company seems to be related to you, CEO Ling. I would like to ask you, CEO Ling, in front of all our colleagues, to explain this to everyone.
Fang Zi, what nonsense are you spouting? This must be a mistake. How could it possibly involve me?
I said it before. A son-in-law who married into the family is nothing but a wolf with wild ambitions. Chairwoman Gu, it's good you're back. You must clean out the trash in this company. No wonder the company keeps losing money. It turns out there is corruption inside the company.
CEO Wang, watch your tongue. I am the president of this company. How could I possibly embezzle the company's money?
Then explain this. During your time managing the company, why has the stock been falling? You were in charge of the Hanglong project. 10 million of project funds. How did they just vanish into thin air?
Our Gu Group has never relied on nepotism, but on individual ability. corruption and embezzlement. Such things, I absolutely cannot tolerate. If I discover that it was done by someone inside our company, I will make sure they are ruined. Don't even think about working in this industry again.
Of course, the current evidence is only a part of it. If you want to clear your name, CEO Ling, you had better cooperate with my work.
A single word can save you. And a single word can send you to hell. Only by holding a man's leverage. Can you fully control him?
For now, the stock cannot fall any further. We must find a way quickly. The Huo Group has returned to the country and is looking for projects. If we can win the bid, then the company's crisis will soon be resolved.
CEO Ling, didn't you previously say you would help the company turn the situation around? Then the Huo Group's project is now your responsibility.
CEO Ling, why aren't you speaking? Or do you even feel that you can't do it yourself?
What? Are you all still questioning my ability?
If you can truly facilitate the cooperation between the group and the Huo Group, then all of us will respect you. But if you cannot secure this project, then please step down from the position of president. CEO Ling, you are the president of the company. This wager, do you dare to accept it?
Fine. I accept.
Whatever you care about, I will destroy. Just like you did to me.
How beautiful. Isn't that the heiress of the Gu family? I remember after she got married. She seemed to become a full-time housewife. Why is she here?
The film was
Don't you know?
translated
She is the
and
one in charge of the Gu
narrated
Group
by
now.
Media.
This Miss Gu. Finally, she's come to her senses. Her husband looks like a total social climber. A deadbeat living off his wife. Does he really think he can squeeze into high society?
This banquet, you will only become the laughingstock of everyone.
Chairwoman Gu, it is truly wonderful that you have returned to the workplace. Back in the day, you were the greatest designer in all of Jiangkang.
And not just in design. Chairwoman Gu is also brilliant in finance. Whether it's investment analysis or risk management, you have extraordinary talent. The Yunduan project that shipped Zhongsheng 7 years ago was managed by you, Chairwoman Gu. You, being a housewife for 7 years, was truly a waste of talent.
You are both too kind. I look forward to our future cooperation.
President Gu, this design proposal must have been your personal work, right? The Huo Group has always focused on overseas markets. Ordinary design proposals certainly wouldn't catch our eye. But if you, Chairwoman Gu, handle it yourself, this bid is as good as won.
This bidding proposal, I am the one responsible for it. You all know. Design vision and foresight are incredibly important. My wife, having just returned to the workplace, has long been out of touch with the industry. She is not yet familiar with the company's situation.
Chairwoman Gu, how could you entrust such important work to him? After your father passed away, the Gu Group has been declining day by day. We had quite a friendship with your father. We were very worried. It wasn't until you took back the company that we finally breathed a sigh of relief.
No matter how capable my wife is, that was the glory of the past. Winning today's bid, that is true strength.
President Huo is here.
It's him.
Welcome, colleagues, to the Huo Group banquet. Among the designs for this bid, each one is unique. But among them, I have discovered a shining star.
President Huo, which company is it?
The innovation and feasibility of this proposal are of international standard.
International standard. That is high praise indeed.
I hired such expensive, overseas designers. It must be mine.
The winning enterprise of this bid is the Gu Group.
It really is me. I'll show you all for looking down on me. Everyone, thank you for the honor. This proposal is my own work, Ling Qianfan.
However, I need to state in advance, this design is plagiarized.
How could it be plagiarized?
Mr. Ling, please explain to me, why is your design identical to one from an international competition 10 years ago? It's exactly the same.
It's actually plagiarism. I knew he was just a useless waste. How embarrassing. How could Chairwoman Gu marry such a person?
President Huo, you're mistaken. I didn't plagiarize. This proposal was made by my own hands.
If you don't believe me, you can search for the winning work from that year. It was exactly this work that gave me the inspiration and courage to enter this field. You dare to plagiarize it?
It really is identical. This is outrageous.
More than outrageous. It's just plain stupid to actually plagiarize such a famous artist.
Based on a single photo, how can you prove I plagiarized? Perhaps, we just happen to think alike.
Mr. Ling, then explain to me. Where did the inspiration for this work come from? And what meaning did the author imbue it with?
Inspiration? What inspiration? Our Gu group has designed so many excellent works. What more proof is needed? This proposal is the work of my own hands.
Ling Qianfen, you continue to lower my expectations. Too bad you're going to be disappointed.
Mr. Ling, there is a limit to shamelessness. The original author of this work is here at the scene.
What? Such a brilliant designer. Actually here on the scene?
Mr. Huo, the original creator you mentioned, who is it?
Nature is the source of inspiration. The reflection on the lake and the jagged mountain peaks gave me the inspiration for symmetry and balance. It embodies humanistic care and showcases the beauty of nature. This is the source of inspiration
The
for
film was
my work.
translated
That is correct.
and
The original
narrated by
creator of
M
this
Media.
piece is none other than Miss Gu Manchu.
As expected of Chairwoman Gu, such a magnificent design. Only a talent like Chairwoman Gu could ever conceive of it. In comparison, the plagiarism committed by some is truly despicable.
And it was a design from 10 years ago. It is clear that Chairwoman Gu is truly a one in a million talent.
That leave-in son-in-law, Ling Chanfan, is a disgrace to this industry. He should be blacklisted. Chairwoman Gu, keeping a person like this in your Gu group is a total disaster. If you ask me, it would be better to kick him out sooner.
A social climber is, in the end, a hopeless case. Chairwoman Gu, you must keep your eyes open.
Darling, I was only considering the company. We had to secure this investment. This approach had a higher probability of success. I didn't expect that this was actually your work.
Don't bother explaining anymore. I am so disappointed in you.
Miss Gu, our Huo group can provide you with the investment, but I require that your husband is not allowed to participate in this project. My Huo group cannot tolerate such a fraud.
I never expected that the famous head of the Who group would be you. Long time no see, Junior.
I also didn't expect that after all these years, I would see your work again. Senior, are you happy?
Why are you asking that so suddenly?
I thought he would be able to make you happy. It is clear he is not worthy of you. You deserve someone better.
What even counts as someone better? Regarding the investment, I hope you didn't agree to it just because I am your senior.
Rest assured, I have always kept business and personal matters separate. Your proposal is excellent. That is beyond doubt.
Thank you. Then I will be going.
Senior, if you ever need my help, you can tell me. I am capable of protecting you now.
The road ahead must be walked alone. Stability gained by relying on others is nothing but a fleeting illusion. That is the lesson marriage taught me.
If I had known he would treat you like this, I never would have left you back then.
Ling Chinfen, not only did you fail to secure the Huo Group investment, you also committed open plagiarism. You are not qualified to be the company president. Please honor your promise and leave the company.
Manchu, everything I have done was for the sake of the company. Please give me one more chance. I will definitely.
Chairwoman Gu, the Gu Group's reputation has been severely damaged by this plagiarism scandal. Ling Chinfen must be held responsible. If he is not fired this time, then I am resigning from the board. I agree with CEO Wang. If he stays, then we leave. President Ling, I supported you before, because I truly believed you could lead the Gu Group to glory. But looking at it now, your actions are truly disappointing.
The Gu Group's success today is something I contributed to. Now, just because of this minor issue, you are all so eager to kick me out, aren't you? Do you have any conscience at all?
Compared to conscience, the company's future is what matters most. Besides, your suspicion of cooking the books has not yet been cleared. Who really has no conscience? You know that best yourself.
CEO Wang is right. Ling Zhangfan must be fired.
Manchu, speak up for me. All these years, if I haven't made any contributions to the Gu Group, I have at least put in the hard work.
I know. You have worked hard for the company all these years. So, take this opportunity to get some rest.
I already guessed. Bet you would kick me while I'm down. Look at this.
The old chairman Gu said that in the event of any accident, the company and his shares would be inherited by Ling Qinfen. How is this possible?
Impossible.
was
Before my
translated
father
and
passed away,
narrated by
never
M
once
Media.
mentioned a will.
That's because I never mentioned it to you. Gu Manchu, these 7 years were built up by me and your father, working side by side. Compared to you, his daughter, he was far more willing to entrust the company to me. I was afraid of hurting you before, so I never brought it out. But given the situation today, I must let everyone know who is truly in charge of this company.
Old Chairman Gu was truly wise. The will is very clear. Old Chairman Gu's shares are inherited by CEO Ling. That means CEO Ling's shares are now the highest in the company. I announce that from today on, CEO Ling will serve as the chairman of the Gu Group. Chairwoman Gu, you should just be content and go back to being Mrs. Ling. Chairman Gu was suspicious of Ling Qinfen long ago. It is impossible that she would have written this will. It must have been forged by Ling Qinfen.
Forging a will? He has quite the nerve.
Is there anything he wouldn't do? Only by finding evidence of his forged will can we reclaim control of the company. However, he is being extremely cautious now.
The opportunity has arrived.
Come to my office to find me.
You wanted to see me, CEO Ling?
Xiao Xiao, I'm still used to you calling me Qianfan. Have you forgotten how well I treated you? Are you still angry with me?
Why would I be angry with you? Are you admitting that you forged the evidence?
What did you find out about that matter?
So, CEO Ling, you came to test me. You know very well that every transaction in the last 6 months was authorized by you personally. For the accountants to process. In this matter, you are the true mastermind. I was merely the one taking the fall for you.
I admit I've wronged you. But the situation was sudden. It was a temporary measure. I had no choice but to let you suffer.
So you admit that you cooked the books and embezzled company funds?
So what if I did? Embezzlement? I have dedicated myself to the Gu Group for so many years. Working myself to the bone. Without me, could the Gu Group have survived? Now that old Chairman Gu is dead, the Gu Group is naturally mine. As long as you don't talk, and you don't investigate, this whole thing will blow over.
Ling Xiaofan, you are ruthless. For your own sake. You sold me out without hesitation. My life was nearly ruined because of you. I will naturally investigate this to the end.
Do you think Gu Manchu clearing your name is actually helping you? Don't forget, you betrayed her. Do you think she'd be sincere with you? She is only using you to seize power from me. Xiao Xiao, in this world, only I am truly sincere with you. Now that I produced the will, no one can shake my position. As long as you agree to let me go and stop investigating, then the benefits I give you will naturally be substantial. You wanted a house, didn't you? I'm already contacting agencies to purchase property for you overseas. Take this card. Buy whatever you want.
Qianfen, I knew it. You really do have genuine feelings for me.
Once I get what I want, I'll take you, and we'll fly away together.
Qianfen, is that will actually real?
Whether the will is real doesn't matter. What matters is who produces it first.
So it really is fake. Then,
Xiao Xiao. Don't ask about things you shouldn't. Just don't ask too many questions. As long as you behave and stay by my side, I can give you anything you want.
Husband. Since Dad was willing to hand the company to you, I should trust you too. We are husband and wife. It makes no difference who manages the company.
That's the right way to think. Stop making trouble from now on. Just stay home and take good care of Ann.
Husband, I made you some soup. Go have some.
All right. What kind of soup is this? It smells amazing.
Peanut and silky flour ginseng soup. It's incredibly nourishing.
It tastes quite good.
Then you should drink plenty of it. This is your death warrant, after all.
Jianfen, hurry and try some. I prepared this. Crispy brain dish just for you.
Not bad.
This is the peanut and silky flour ginseng soup. I made it for him at home. This is the crispy brain dish. You made it for him.
What do you mean?
The ingredients are incompatible, like fire and water. It damages the liver and kidneys.
You mentioned before that you wanted to acquire the other shareholders' stakes. But now that the Goo Group is all yours, is there still any need for that?
Even if my shares are the highest, there is still a risk of being pushed out. Only by securing the majority of the equity can I truly control the Goo Group.
But will they really be willing to sell their shares to you? After all, a portion of the company is still loyal to Gu Manchu.
Tower struggle. There are no permanent allies. There are only permanent interests. As long as the conditions I offer are tempting enough, those old shareholders will naturally be swayed. It's just that right now, I need more capital.
As for the capital issue, I actually have an idea.
What kind of idea could you possibly have?
I was at a foundation gala recently and met a major investor. She invests in new technology and has made a fortune. Every project she invests in yields a profit of 150%. If she could bring you into the fold, wouldn't the startup capital be resolved quickly?
150%? Can it really be that high?
I can introduce you to this big player and have her bring you into the circle. She lives overseas year-round, but just happened to return home to visit family. Would you like me to introduce you?
How do you know? Someone of that caliber.
You underestimate me too much.
Buying shares requires money. You're taking the chance to lure him into the trap. Anna is a friend of my father's. She just returned to the country. Unfortunately, her status requires a minimum
Of 100 million in personal savings. That is the entry threshold. 100 million. Jianfan, can you meet that standard?
Gu Manchu spent 5 million buying a fund for Ann. Right now, I only have 95 million on me.
It's fine. We can get to know each other first. If the capital can double, then the funding problem will be solved.
Good. Then help me schedule a time with this big player.
Eat more. He took the bait.
95 million. Ling Qianfen, your heart is truly black. To have siphoned so much money from the company, I will definitely make you pay it all back with interest. This is the soup I specifically stewed for you. Hurry and try it.
Understood. You go ahead and get back to your work. Hello, Ms. Anna. I am a friend of Fangzi. If it is convenient for you, I would like to meet and talk. Is that possible?
We can meet. I will choose a location.
Fine.
Husband, the game has begun.
It's so dark. I can't see anything.
I don't like meeting strangers. But for Xiaoxia's sake, I am willing to talk to you in person. However, we must meet where I specify.
Not willing to let me see your face. Either you're ugly, or you're a fraud. I actually believed it. A waste of time. Ms. Anna,
Mr. Ling,
this voice sounds like impossible.
are you leaving, Mr. Ling?
No.
Let's order.
Ladies first. Ms. Anna, the diamond ring on your finger must be the one from the Swiss jewelry auction. The one worth 100 million, the pink diamond ring, right?
You have a good eye. I love collecting treasures. But this is actually the cheapest one I own.
Please, continue.
This is the ring from the Swiss auction. The person who bought this ring happens to be my friend. I just borrowed it to use. Ling Qianfen is a very suspicious man. I must make him believe that I am a super wealthy tycoon. It just so happens that during the auction, he was there. As long as I wear it, he will definitely notice. Once he confirms it is real, he will surely fall into the trap. This is exhausting. Bring us one of everything on your most expensive menu.
The most expensive dishes cost tens of thousands. I want it all. That will probably cost hundreds of thousands.
Is that all right, Mr. Ling? Don't you worry. This meal is on me.
I didn't mean it like that. I was just worried that if we ordered recklessly, it might not be to your taste. Of course, I should be the one paying for this meal.
I never need others to pick up the tab. Not to my taste. It's just money. I don't want to waste my time on such meaningless things. Just do as I said.
Understood.
I heard, Mr. Ling. You want to invest with me.
Yes.
Then let me be clear. No.
Why not?
I've investigated your background. Although you are the chairman of the GU Group, you don't hold a controlling stake. What do you have to play in my league? My minimum investment is 50 million.
I have 50 million.
By M Media.
Although my projects always double the returns, investment always carries risk. Aren't you afraid that the money you invest will all be thrown away? The friends who play with us are all worth hundreds of billions. This amount of money to them is just a drop in the bucket. But can you afford to play? The only reason I came here was entirely out of respect for Fang Xiao. Don't contact me again. Waiter, check please.
Miss, your food hasn't been served yet.
I said, check please.
Your total bill today is 400,000.
Enjoy your meal. I'm leaving.
She truly lives up to her reputation as a famous female billionaire. A single piece of jewelry is worth over 100 million. Making money with someone like her is a sure thing. From the overseas account, transfer 50 million back to me.
Weren't you setting a trap to lure him into investing? Why reject him?
A scam that goes too smoothly will only leave behind loopholes. This is called retreating to advance. Only by making him feel that this opportunity is hard to come by will he add more to his investment. When blinded by greed, one cannot perceive a trap.
I really want to see Ling Qianfen when his ship finally sinks.
Ling Qianfen has been eating these two meals with such relish, completely unaware of the changes in his own body. I make the soft-shelled turtle. You stew the radish. I stew the lamb. You make the river snails. With all these conflicting foods, I'm afraid his body will soon be completely hollowed out.
This is the consequence of his infidelity. He deserves everything he gets.
Daddy, I'm home.
Come here, let daddy hold you.
Why can't you even hold the child?
This,
Clean up and get ready for dinner. I made soft shell turtle soup today. Let me help you build your strength.
yes, I really do need to build my strength.
Why hasn't he made a move in the last few days? He hasn't actually backed out, has he?
He has already gone to find you.
Why do you look so pale?
I don't know what's wrong lately. I just feel like I have no energy at all.
Is the pressure too much? I just happened to brew some nourishing soup for you. Let me go get you some?
By the way, are you still in contact with that wealthy woman?
You mean Anna? Yes. I really didn't expect that she wouldn't let you invest. These rich people are just too arrogant. I've looked for her many times lately, said so many nice things, but she just won't bite. It seems it's really a dead end.
You said her parents passed away. She was cheated by her ex-husband, and now she lives alone.
That's right. She was just too lonely at the time. Which is why she started chatting with me. Later, we hit it off so well that we became good friends. I just didn't expect that she was a billionaire. These rich people and ordinary people are really no different. How about I ask her about the investment for you again?
No need. Miss Anna, I'm very sorry. That last time we ate, I left a bad impression on you. If we can't be business partners, we can still be friends. It's better than you being alone. In this city. All by yourself.
Some people really are impossible to change. At least you have a happy family.
My family is very unhappy. My wife and I are living in the same bed but dreaming different dreams.
Scumbags always love to disguise themselves as victims in a marriage to make excuses for their infidelity.
The
It
film
seems
was
we have a lot in
translated
common.
And narrated by M Media.
Why don't we meet up and talk? Same restaurant as last time.
I told you. In this world, there isn't a woman I can't conquer. This. What has been going on with me lately? Not only do I have no energy, but I'm losing so much hair.
Mr. Ling, regarding what you said last time about wanting to invest with me, I agree.
Really?
This is a project we are planning to invest in recently. The projected profit is 200%. It's a guaranteed win. The minimum investment is 50 million. This is a standard project for our entrepreneur club. Why, Mr. Ling, do you have reservations?
I've recently run into some financial issues. Could I invest 10 million first?
I said 50 million. Can you not understand that? If you waste my time again, I don't think we need to meet again.
My wife is currently divorcing me. For the moment, I can't come up with that much.
Cunning fox. So you've been planning to leave all along.
Can you please make an exception?
I despise people who break their word.
Fine. I'm transferring it now. 50 million. Not a cent less. Xiao, why are you here?
I noticed you haven't looked well lately. Since I was free today, I brewed some bone soup and brought it over.
Thank you.
your first cash dividend. 7.5 million has been transferred to you.
It's here. The investment returns are back.
That's wonderful. Seize the opportunity. Continue to reinvest. Invest even more next time.
But I still haven't seen her face. I'm very curious. What kind of woman is she exactly?
That was a masquerade ball. I haven't seen her either.
So mysterious.
You don't suspect she's a fraud, do you? She just helped you earn 7.5 million.
No, I'm just curious.
Regardless of what she looks like. As long as she can help us make money, that's what matters most.
You're right.
Seize this opportunity well. Don't forget what you promised me, an overseas villa.
Rest assured, as long as the Goo Group is under my control, I'll have everything I could ever want. Everything. I'm calling her right now. Anna. I've received the money. Do you have any other good projects? I'd like to invest more.
Mr. Ling, I heard you've always wanted to do overseas real estate investment. May I ask what it's for?
For investment, of course. Keeping some money in the country isn't very convenient, is it, Miss Anna? Do you also dabble in overseas real estate?
Overseas real estate investment has a very high return rate, and it's safe and stable. If you want to keep playing, prepare your next installment of funds. The minimum investment is still 50 million.
Whatever you say, I'm in.
Hello, Huchen. Regarding overseas real estate investment, I need to ask you for a favor. You're the only one I know who is an expert in this field.
No problem, Senior, as long as it's your request. I'm at your service.
Thank you.
Senior, I know your plan. You want to take revenge on your husband.
You investigated me.
I investigated Ling Chinfin. And I also know he has been looking into overseas real estate.
Why investigate him?
Because I want to know, after being married to him for so many years, just how much he has hurt you. It's like you've become a different person. Senior, let me help you. I will never let him get away with this. Trust me.
Good. Then for this matter, I'll leave it to you. He wants to transfer assets
The film was
overseas.
translated and
I will never
narrated
let him
by
succeed.
Media.
This money, I will recover every single cent.
I have it all under control. Leave it to me, you can rest easy. Many owners' overseas assets are managed by institutions like ours. When the time comes, the money will be returned to your account in full.
Good, then this matter, I'll leave it to you.
Manchu. I knew you before he did. Back in college, you were so dazzling. I never dared to confess to you. I could only watch helplessly as you married him. Now, I won't miss my chance with you again.
Huchen. What's missed is missed forever. I have learned quite a few lessons from this marriage. So let us look to the future.
I can wait.
I have things to do. I am leaving now.
Hello. The California Gold Coast Villa. Are you looking for a buyer? We have a buyer.
What is the offer?
50 million. The owner is Gu Manchu. Manchu, I hope you like this grand gift.
Mr. Ling, introduced by Miss Anna. They are all high net worth clients. I assume you are quite familiar with our project.
Not entirely familiar. I just wanted to ask, can this payment be made in installments? I am still a bit worried about paying it all at once.
Mr. Ling, our projects are always paid in full. If you need more time to consider it, then I will not take up any more of your time.
Wait, I never said I would not pay. Tell me more about the project details.
For a high net worth client like you, our California Gold Coast property is perfect. Your neighbors would all be Forbes listed billionaires. Furthermore, the community environment is quite superior.
Can you guarantee the safety of my capital?
You can rest assured about that. We are one of the world's top real estate investment firms. We have served countless VIP clients. Besides, You were introduced by Miss Anna. Do you still not trust us?
Fine. Let us sign the contract.
It is done. Thank you for helping me.
No need to thank me. I did it, only hope you can be happy.
Anna, the California Gold Coast Villa. I have already signed.
95 million is in my hands. Husband, you will soon have nothing. When you realize your money has returned to my pocket, what will your expression be?
Why is it soup again?
Husband, I have noticed your mental state has not been great lately. I brewed this soup specifically to help you recover. Husband, why is there so much hair on your shirt?
This. What's wrong with me?
The check shows no major issues. It is just a bit of kidney and blood deficiency. Go back and eat more things to nourish your kidneys. For the hair loss, just take some vitamin C. It's fine.
That is good. Thank you.
Ling Qianfen, I never expected you to have such a weak moment. I wanted to strike you a fatal blow when you were at your lowest. Xiaoxiao, most of the funds have already returned to my account. This game is coming to an end.
Finally, it is ending.
It is time for us to wrap this up.
Qianfan, you have earned quite a bit of money from investments now. But do not forget what you promised me. I want to be Mrs. Ling.
I am the heir designated by the late Chairman Gu. No one can threaten me. As long as you hand over the evidence of the fake accounts and obediently listen to me.
The film was translated
Everything you want,
and
I will give you.
narrated by M Media.
What time do you think it is? You still think you can treat me like a pushover?
What do you mean?
Ling Qianfen,
Wife,
I have given you chances time and time again. I have forgiven you over and over, and yet you are still with her.
wife, let me explain. She and I.
Explain what? I saw it all.
You absolute trash. You have lied to me time and again, saying you were divorced. I will kill you.
You've torn this family apart. You've driven the company to ruin as well. How are you going to explain this to Annan?
Bastard. Every year you promise me a raise. It's been 3 years and I haven't seen a cent.
How dare you look at me? Turn around.
Gu Manchu, are you ever going to stop making me lose face? What good does that to you? It only makes the Gu group a laughingstock.
The one who will be the laughingstock will only be you. This is what you've been waiting for, isn't it? You didn't sign before because you hadn't gotten your hands on the Gu group assets yet.
You're right. I've had enough of you for a long time. If you're going to be this heartless, then do not regret it later.
Is it me who's heartless, or you who's shameless? I'm done talking to you. I have the evidence of your infidelity in my hands. Sign the divorce papers now. You leave with nothing. And Anand's custody belongs to me.
On what grounds?
If you aren't willing, then I'll see you in court.
Leave with nothing. You'll be leaving with nothing. It won't necessarily be me. Do you think that without me, the Gu group could have survived all these years? Don't forget the old chairman's last will and testament. I am the rightful heir.
I advise you, don't celebrate too early.
I will soon have a massive sum of money. The Gu group will be mine for the taking. I have no need to tangle with you anymore.
Divorce agreement.
Wait. There is also a second document.
What? A notice of termination. Gu Manchu, what do you think you're doing? I am the rightful heir. On what grounds are you firing me?
Ling Qianfen, at this point, I suggest you wake up to reality. Do you think I don't know that you're trying to buy off the other shareholders' stakes? Those shareholders are mostly my father's old subordinates. Do you think that by holding a fake will, you can deceive them? We have already found the real will.
I spent years with the old chairman Gu, and knew he had a private encrypted email account, and the true will is stored right there. As for you, you built your reputation on lies, deceiving everyone. It is absolutely shameless.
Your act of forging a will already constitutes fraud, and your infidelity with a female subordinate. Which of these do you think will allow you to stay in this company?
They are old subordinates. But am I not one as well? Your father, all these years, he never once looked at me with respect.
You have no right to speak of my father. Sign the papers and leave the company now. You don't deserve to be here.
All right. You win this round, since you were being this heartless. Don't blame me for turning against you later. As for this Gu group, I don't even want to stay here anymore. Go ahead and guard your family business. Anna, how much money did we make this time?
I promised you I would give you a surprise.
The film was
200%.
translated and narrated
200%?
by Media.
Doesn't that mean? Anna, thank you for helping me make money. If there is a chance, I would like to see what the goddess looks like.
I can give you that chance right now.
Now,
It is time for us to be honest with each other.
right here. Then you. Why is it you? Where is Anna?
I'm Anna.
You are Anna? Impossible. How could you?
Why is it impossible? I was deceived by you for 7 years. Now, I am simply giving you a taste of your own medicine.
Then what about my money? Where did you transfer my money? Give my money back.
If you dare touch her again, try it.
Mr. Huo. You. You all. Gu Manchu. You are truly something else. You actually went behind my back to mess around with another man.
Do you think everyone is just like you? Aren't you very concerned about your money? Your money, of course, is returning to where it came from.
What did you say?
Everything was arranged by me. Anna is a fake. Fang Zhao's love is also a fake. The investment is even faker. Only the villa is real. But the villa belongs to me now too. For all of this, I must thank Mr. Hu. If it weren't for him, how could you have stepped, one by one, into the trap I set for you, to return everything of my Gu family, bit by bit? And do you feel that you've had no energy lately? And your hair is falling out.
What did you do to me?
You are unfaithful, so I will destroy your health. You didn't expect it, did you? The food Fang Zhao and I prepared was all incompatible. How could two women, possibly both, be taking care of one man? How could a man dare to eat from 2 tables?
You and Fangzi, you are in this together.
It seems you aren't that stupid after all.
You all.
Do you think all women are foolish? You think women have no dignity and can only live by relying on men. But in reality, you are the most foolish one. On what grounds do you think that a woman who has been betrayed can only choose to forgive? No, they can also choose revenge.
You sent me to prison, wanting to see me dead. My youth was wasted on a parasite.
Ling Qianfen, I have known you for 7 years. You have been lying to me all along. You are only after the Gu family's assets, and I, for your sake, willingly played the part of a housewife for 7 years. I gave up a brilliant future for you, washing your clothes and cooking your meals. Yet you were cooking the books at the company, siphoning off our assets. But none of that would be enough to put you away for good. Your truly unforgivable crime is that you actually killed my father. You are absolute trash.
Do you have proof?
Of course. Everything I have done was to ensure I could send you to prison with my own hands. You want proof, don't you? My father was murdered by your own hands. Ling Qianfen, you are absolute trash. Did you really think that everything you did would remain a secret? I hired someone long ago to recover the video you deleted. How else do you intend to lie your way out of this?
So what if it was me? Embezzlement, I worked myself to the bone, dedicating so many years to the Gu group, giving it my absolute all.
Those are your own words, Ling Qianfan. I have already handed over the evidence of your fraudulent accounting and asset siphoning to the police. You cannot escape.
Are you Ling Qianfen? You are suspected of murder, as well as tampering with evidence, and illegal misappropriation of assets. Please cooperate with our investigation. Come with us.
Cheers to celebrating that we have finally gotten rid of that low-life Ling Qianfan.
We are both going to start living our lives over again.
Yes, starting a new life. You and CEO Huo.
I am not quite ready yet to enter another relationship.
That is fair. After all, you were hurt so deeply in your last one. You should take your time. Still, do not let that stop you from accepting his kindness. What if he is the right one?
You have really grown up quite a bit.
Mommy, Uncle Hugo promised me he would take me to the amusement park this weekend.
Really?
Anan, you like Uncle Huo that much?
I do.
Since Anan has said as much, you should stop testing him.
Manchu. Ever since university, the first time I saw you, I fell for you. But I was always too afraid to express my feelings. As a result, I missed my chance with you. This time, I will not let go.
Hu-chan, I told you before.
You do not need to be in such a rush. Answer my question. I just want to tell you. I will always be by your side. If you ever need me, just look back. I will be right behind you.
Then this weekend, let us take Annan to the amusement park together.